How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We got more on the famous police impersonator, JeremyDewitte. So, gotta check out the Reddit, JeremyDewitte section. Keeps you up to date. Apparently, some court filings. I'm still looking for this one exactly, but I figured I got a lot of stuff here, so we'll just go through with what I have, and there might be more videos, and there's also a video. So that kind of led me to Jennifer's channel. So I dated a police impersonator. That's her YouTube channel. That's kind of weird. You would make a YouTube channel. Only 3,000 subscribers. But whatever. She released some audio of the DV, domestic violence situations. So we'll go ahead, play this, and I will link to this in my video when I upload. I will link this. That way you can go directly here. Unlike what she does, no comments, and doesn't really give you any links to anything. So, I don't know. Take that with a grain of salt. I hate when people don't give you links, right? So I try to, if I remember, and if I have them. Remembering is my hard part, right? I usually forget, but usually with these videos, I can remember because I'll upload it right away. So we're going to play.
I asked you so much to go ahead and plan a trip with you so we can go to California together. Excuse me, I'm talking. But yet, you never truly loved me, because if you truly loved me, you would have my business at the utmost respect, utmost understanding, and utmost professionalism that comes with it. Because you know that this business is everything that I have.
I know everything about you.
It's everything he has, so I'm going to impersonate a cop. I'm going to, ride that gray line of impersonation so I lose everything. I mean, this guy doesn't have much in life to begin with. So, it's not like he's somebody that has a lot. And he beats up his woman. I know she has issues too. Maybe they're made for each other. I don't know.
So then why would you continue to do what you did?
I know everything about you.
So then why would you continue to do what you did?
I know everything about
you. What does that even mean? I know everything about you.
So, whenever you're ready, make sure I get my car back. I need my phone. Let me get that from you.
You're taking the car from me?
Well, if you don't work for me, yes.
Why are you doing this? How could you do that to me?
Again, me loving you has nothing to do at all with being professional.
I'll let you listen to all this. I don't know. I don't know what to take of it. I think they're made for each other. Honestly, from what I've read from other people and what have you. So, anyways, that's a little bit of that. She just posted that today. And then also we have here, yesterday, she posted this with the court filings. This is what I'm still trying to exactly find. At the beginning of this, she basically states, you can go look it up yourself. They do give you a box, and you could put a link in maybe how you look that up. Again, you're going to provide screenshots. Why didn't you didn't know how to download it? I don't understand, but okay. So a guy on Reddit, this post here, shared, I guess, the screenshots. I guess he just took them from the YouTube video that had to be pretty boring and put them all up here. Or you do what I do. Why not just go and look them up? Orange County Clerk, court records search. Type in JeremyDewitte. What do we have going on? We got these two right here. Open criminal felony. 2 different judge names assigned. So 2 different things going on. But I have this to show 75 entries. Did it get rid of my 75? Maybe it did. It might have. No, it says 70. That's not 75. Whatever. You get my point. You can search. And it's just a whole rap. It's just like he's been in forever for everything, civil infractions like speeding tickets, this and that. I mean, he's definitely a career court person. He goes to court for everything. I don't know. Is that the life maybe he lives? Class of person? I don't know. It's I haven't been in a court that often, you know. But okay. Yeah, so, if we want to go here, I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like. You click there. It opens up like this. So this is fraud. So this is his offense in the date. Charge, I should say, and then arrest. So fraud, cash deposit, bank item with intent to defraud statute, blah, blah, blah. 3rd degree felony. He was arrested 1/19/2023. Control number, blah, blah, blah. So there you have it. They have something private. You can click on all these green ones. So, which this one right here, the arrest affidavit. I think this is the one I have open here. That's 3 pages. Yeah, affidavit for arrest warrant. Here's the case number if you actually want the case number. And here's the Division of Investigation and Forensic Services. That's their case number. But here's the court case number right there. Affidavit for arrest warrant. There's his mug. You think they could do better nowadays with printers and stuff, but okay. That's his mug. So gives his description where he was living. He's in jail now. It talks about, kind of gives the background of the forensic, this detective, Michael Warner. Gives a little background about him, how long he's been in, what he's been doing, blah, blah, blah. Your affiant was investigating the defendant for several crimes related to fraudulent insurance claims and fraudulent insurance applications in both Orange and Polk counties. So he'll be getting probably Polk County charges too added on. So different county will have to do their own thing, but most likely they will, or depending if these are serious enough and it's going to keep them locked up long enough, maybe they won't. It all depends. During the course of that investigating employee and friend of the defendant, Jennifer Burton, reached out to our affiant and requested to meet. During a meeting with our affiant, Miss Burton explained she was aware the defendant deposited a check into his business checking account, which was not his, but instead belonged to a neighboring business of the defendant's business. She stated the defendant informed her he took the check, and she stated it really wasn't a mistake, and an employee from the business where the check would have gone kept contacting her. Your affiant obtained through subpoena account records of the defendant's business checking account from Mid-Florida Credit Union. Your affiant observed the vast majority of the deposited checks to be from various funeral homes for funeral escorts. However, your affiant located one check from a Competitive Edge Partner and Consulting LLC, which was made out to Masonry Accessories LLC. The check was dated October 5th, 2020, and was for the amount of $285. So you're going to get in trouble for $285. Wow, that's crazy. But I don't think this is the serious court case, but this is one we should still talk about, right? Because obviously he has an MO here. He does shady stuff. He does illegal stuff. Your affiant also received the signature for this account. Only the defendant had signature authority on this account. Based on Miss Burton's statement, along with seeing the bank records from the defendant's bank, which showed the check, which was not made out to him, was deposited into the defendant's bank account. Your affiant met with Jay Snyder of Masonry Accessories Incorporated, located at blah, blah, blah. Mr. Snyder provided a sworn audio recorded statement and informed your affiant he would assist with prosecution. Mr. Snyder stated he was aware a check made out to Masonry Accessories LLC was in possession of Metro State. He stated the defendant was never given permission to have the check, and Masonry Accessories LLC never had any reason to pay the defendant or his business. Complete fraud here. This ain't the insurance one. This is he got a check in probably by mistake and said, yeah, whatever, I'll deposit. Now, some of you might like, why would your bank deposit? Okay, I ran the family's business back in Michigan when I lived there. My father-in-law's business. And basically, we could deposit any check we wanted. Sometimes we had a storage facility and a fuel propane business and sold coal and off-road diesel kerosene and stuff like that. And boat storage. Did a bunch of stuff. But we would have storage customers, and sometimes people just forget. They like hand you a check and they walk out the door and they forgot to like sign it. You just scribble something there and deposit. The only way it's going to have an issue is if that person says that's not my signature. But then it's like, well, did you owe us? Yes, you did. So who deposited that? Somebody must have came in with it. That's how we got it. Believe me, banks will take anything. So I'm not surprised there, right? Just if you run a business, you'll know that a lot of banks will just take stuff from a business. Your affiant emailed the defendant's criminal defense attorney to arrange an interview due to the fact that the defendant previously declined an interview and referred your affiant to him when your affiant requested an interview. The defendant's criminal defense attorney declined to arrange an interview. So, goes through all this stuff. I'm going to have a link to how I got this. It might be, I don't know if I can directly link to this, but I'll see what I can do. If I can link directly to it, cool. If not, I will link to, how I got here by way of here. My e-clerk at myorangeclerk.com. And then I'll give you directions of how. Basically, it was pretty easy. You type in his name and waloo, it all popped up. This whole list popped up. It was that easy. And anyways, that basically looks like it for that. Also on the same thing, if we go, where is it? If we go back there. So we go back to here. The which one was this? 2 pages. So it must be this one. The court minutes. Yeah. Okay. So here's the court minutes, I guess. Count 1 charges fraud cash deposit bank item with intent to defraud. Yep. He's trying to keep somebody else's check. So $5,000 bond for that. So, okay. So we'll go back. And then we'll click on this judge, this case number, because it's a different case. He has 2 different cases. So I don't think that's being talked about. I don't know why. Maybe because the other one was $285, but it doesn't matter. It's fraud. It's all going to play together. So this is the big one. As you can see, this one has a lot of offenses, the date in the charge form. So it looks like they were all for 3/22 of 2020. False and fraudulent motor vehicle insurance application, sexual offender failure to register vehicle statute, false and fraudulent vehicle or motor vehicle insurance application, because I guess he did this multiple times, false and fraudulent insurance claims under $20,000, obtain prop by communication fraud, something over 300 status, staging motor vehicle crash, false and fraudulent insurance claims under 20. See, he's getting multiple charges here. So communication, again, organized scheme to defraud. I mean, these are all serious, man. These are all serious. Fraud, something, the banks have money. The banks have lobbyists. There's a reason why they come down hard on insurance fraud. I should say insurance companies, not just banks. The banks too, but insurance companies. They have deep pockets. They're going to they're going to lock them up longer for this than the whole police impersonate. Some people on my other videos said like, oh, 2 or 4 years. Maybe for the rest of the police stuff, this is serious. He's getting a long time. Now I haven't clicked on any of these, so I don't know, like that's 12 pages. Let's see if that's the one. Yes, this is the one where they're showing in the video here, and then people are sharing out like that. But just go read it for yourself exactly how it's written. Don't, because you know, they're not showing everything. I don't know why they're not showing everything. They're like, oh, this part and this part. These are, okay. These are all public records. So you go into the court system, your information, your address, your name, your date of birth, your height, all that. This is all public information at this point. So I'm not doxing him. He's in prison. There's no one at this address is with him. This ain't doxing him. So you don't have to leave out that stuff. This is reporting on public information. This is public information. I have to repeat that because YouTube is crazy sometimes. This is public information. Anyone can go here. I didn't do anything special. And you can go through Orange County and you can see this stuff for yourself. And excuse me, I'm going to take off the headphones because I don't think I need them anymore. So, and they're annoying. They're falling out. They don't fit me. So here we go. This is the stuff they're talking about. And this is all the other claims. I guess, you know, it adds up to under $20,000. But it's still insurance fraud. You know, he staged that accident. He's getting parts paid for. You know, there's the vehicle, one of the vehicles. You know, it talks about different things. So I'm going to have a link right to this so you can read it. We're not going to go line by line. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just trying to share information about a crazy guy. And yeah, it's all here. See page 6 of 14. So here's about the USAA. Here's about a bunch of stuff in here people might find interesting. You know, the amounts. Okay, so I have a link to how you get to these. That should help you all out. Unlike everyone else, that's not providing a link to anything. It's not hard looking this stuff up, people. It took me a little bit because, you know, I had to figure out the county. I had to figure out how their site works, how you get information. But once you figure it out, it's quite easy. So just for fun, you know, my initial search, you know, this is an update of his the sexual offender predator, because he has to register. And maybe some people know about his whole charge and what have you, but maybe they don't exactly know. They just know he's a sexual offender. So this is what he got in 2005: lewd, lascivious battery, sex with victim 12 to 15 years old. You click on that. So here he is. Sorry, I didn't know the time would expire. But you get down here, you can click on that, and it says lewd or a person who engages in sexual activity with a person 12 years of age or older but less than 16 years of age. Yeah, or if you do other things, you know, against somebody's will. That's what he was charged with. Guilty. Convicted. What a great guy leading funeral escorts. You funeral homes, man, should be really proud of yourselves for hiring a sex offender who probably had like people that probably were there with their kids and what have you. And then you know, and you got 2019, he failed to comply registration. And then he failed to notify the sheriff twice. So he's not a stand-up dude. Here's his vehicles. Again, public information. I don't even know if he still has those. Those could be the ones in the video that have BMW motorcycles. But and if you have a boat, then you have to register that too, I guess. So those are the vehicles. I'm guessing that's so you can be like, hey, this dude is driving around talking to kids. This is his vehicle. So, you know, those are all the addresses he has lived, but he is now incarcerated. So that's why it shows he's in confinement. You can click that and read what confinement means. Confined to a state or federal prison facility, county or municipal jail, or in custody of Immigration and Customs Enforcement. So thought that was pretty interesting. And then this search just shows all the entries. I don't know why it didn't show up on this one over here when I did the search. But anyways, this just was pretty interesting because civil infractions is criminal felony before, you know, and he's been in front of like that judge. He's going in front of again. So that judge knows him. And then this search brought me to where there's a open case. So anyways, we click here and it will load and it will show you small claims. You can then, I'm clicking on this one first because it's a closed one just to kind of show you. And then you can click view and it will say, you know, the judge is so-and-so. The case is $500 to $2,500. You can go down here. You can, this didn't work for me for image viewer. It will load the image to their image viewer. You click that, it never worked. And then you can click down here. And like I was saying, it was interesting because the bank was chasing them for the money. And basically, let's see if it's this one, the filing. Yeah, this is where it says basically, you know, they can't serve him. They cannot serve him. So he's incarcerated is the reason. And I guess this is the processor server writing. After due search, careful inquiry and diligent attempts at his address, I have been unable to effect service of process upon Jeremy C. DeWitte for the following reasons. And it says at so April 13th of 2022 at 9:06 a.m. I spoke with an individual who indicated they were the subject's spouse, and they stated subject incarcerated. And it says how they came about that. I rang the doorbell. You know, she came to the door, blah, blah, blah. She refused the papers multiple times. She said, no, he's in jail. I said, ma'am, how long has it been in jail? And she said, it's been over a year now. Okay, so that means you can't serve them. She wouldn't take the papers. I don't even know if she took the papers, if that would be a lawful serving, because she's not him. He's in prison. I don't know. Let me know. I'm not a lawyer. I mean, that would never take something that isn't for you. You can read all that stuff. And then I figured these are the same guys. So there's one that says open. I figured this is also probably good old Jeremy. And this is somebody suing him from $2,500 to $5,000. Let's view case. And status is 12/30 of 22. But he's incarcerated, so I don't know how that necessarily is going to pan out. And again, it's another company. It's Galaxy International Purchasing, LLC, against Jeremy DeWitte. And here we go with the claim. So see, $3,526. So it's under $8,000. That means, you know, small claims, you don't I don't know, Florida here, that would mean you don't have to go to district court. The current outstanding balance is $3,526.67 as of August 11th, 2021. Again, he owes he owes a company a lot of money of another bank. Upon defense request, First Electronic Bank established a credit account in the name of defendant Jeremy DeWitte, either by application, phone, or telephone or internet, and pursuant of the terms of said application, issued a credit account bearing the account number, blah blah blah. So he owes these people more money. He's a scumbag. And obviously they have a legal team. Yeah, he's a scummy person. So there's a lot more information out there than people seem to be reporting on. Like here's actual statement. Ashley Home Store, Genesis Credit. So it looks like they took out something. Credit limit 3,000. Previous balance was 3,400. 3,400. I don't, maybe that's because he never paid fees and late fees. I don't know. I don't understand how it could be above, but okay. There's the interest, maybe because it's all the interest accrued. So that kind of gives you an idea of the type of person he is. Oh my God, I've never had a credit card. It says Ashley Home Store. So is this like a store credit card? 34.90%. Never in my life. I guess I'm lucky. I'm blessed or something. I've always had like the 0%, the 1.9s, the 2.9, whatever the lowest is. I've had it. I see these. I'm like, who the heck? Who pays that? Even if I had a store card that said that, I always just laugh because I just paid it off and then closed the account after I did their 0% deal for, 12 months. I think the longest one I had was like 3 years, 0% for a store. And I paid it off within a year, but let my money work for myself and my bank account. And but I've never been stuck with any of that type of craziness. That's crazy. So anyways, it looks like he stole from another company who employs people because he stole, basically probably bought products with money he couldn't afford, and then these people are going to be stuck because they probably don't know he's incarcerated. And when they go to like the other one, they'll find out he's incarcerated. They're going to drop it. They're going to eat it because good luck getting money from somebody that's incarcerated. So I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of filings that pop up over, in the years to come from creditors looking for their money. And then they're going to find he's incarcerated. And so, unfortunately, they're wasting money trying to go after a guy, because they have to pay all the court cost initially to go after somebody. And here it is, $310 is what they're saying. Man, Jeremy owes a lot of people. And again, you would think there'd be an easier way. Be like, hey, is this your guy that's locked up? I guess that's a thing for the attorneys here. Should be doing a better search of Jeremy DeWitte for the county, looking up his past stuff, and then seeing where he's at. Oh, is this our guy? He's incarcerated? Yeah, we're not going to get anything. They're going to go through this extra money to not get anything. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they go through all this and then they just, what they paid for all this, they still send it to a credit bureau and hope when you get out, maybe you get a job and maybe you're willing to pay something. But I hope he's going away long enough that unfortunately they're not getting their money. The other people aren't getting their money. Yeah. Insurance fraud. That's serious. Very serious. So anyways, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Love the other things I added in there versus I have not seen anyone post about this other stuff. So anyways, and I'll have links in the description. So check that out. So you can come here and find this stuff yourself and not wonder like, where did that come from? Nah, I don't want to be that YouTuber. I want to give you the link so you can at least attempt to get it, you know? So anyways, take care, stay well, stay safe, my friends. Have a good one.